Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow look with the new Deck of Scarlet Special Edition Oracle Eyeshadow Palette. That's just what the palette looks like here. I was kindly gifted this, so I'm going to be doing a tutorial on it today, so that's the shades there. I think I'm really wanting to dabble into that navy shade. It looks absolutely beautiful. That's one thing about the colour story and the colour scheme of the palette is it's very fall-like and it's absolutely perfect for the upcoming season. So now for our foundation, I'm going to use the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. This is in the shade 04 Medium Beige. And let's talk about this situation. This big massive breakout here wasn't last night, but it was the night before, and it was literally a 2-in-1. It was like 2 spots in one, and I was like putting so much like spot cream on it because I'm going away this weekend and I am not impressed with my skin. And then yesterday morning these appeared. Like seriously. Life. And then as well as that, like, I don't really have the best diet, and I'm not too sure if that has anything to do with it. Like, I don't have an influencer diet. I don't eat avocado because it tastes, let's just be honest, it tastes like shit flavoured grass. I just do not understand anybody that actually wakes up in the morning and thinks, oh, avocado. What? I wake up in the morning and think, ugh, mac and cheese and a bottle of Coke. That's genuinely what I have. I have like the worst diet, so maybe that's it, maybe it's not. Maybe it's because I'm 26 as well and like my bloods are maybe changing. I'm going to clip this piece of hair out of my face because it is going to drive me insane, and that wee bit can just fuck off somewhere else too. Concealer. So I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Swan. An oldie bit of goodie. So I recently asked you guys on my Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I advise that you do so. I asked you guys on my Instagram about Halloween tutorials because last year I didn't do any. And it was fab, to be honest. It was a lot of stress that I didn't have to do or deal with because sometimes doing Halloween tutorials is very, very stressful because you're trying to think up and do the best makeup tutorial that you're capable of for Halloween, and you're just really put under pressure, in my opinion, to think outside the box. I'm still a wee bit I'm still on the fence about it. I just oh, and I'm so happy that you are loving the new lighting. How fab is it though? Like, how great is this? I just want you to be able to see the true colours of my makeup, my foundation. I want you to see the true colours of the eyeshadows that I'm using. I want you to see all my texture. I want you to see if I have a breakout. I want you to see everything. The studio lighting that I did have, like, my skin looked a wee bit too perfect for my liking, to the point where it looked like Play-Doh. For me it was just too deceiving, where I just want you to be able to see the real deal and the real thing, and I just don't want to portray this image of myself that I'm perfect. I have perfect skin and perfect this, whereas, you know, in person that's not how it goes. So I was going to bake using the Too Faced powder. Shall I? Shan't I? Shall I? Shan't I? I'm literally just going to take whatever it is around the container. I'm just going to start patting this into my under eyes. This is the Daly and Katie collab with Dose of Colours. It's such a beautiful highlighter. And this is in the shade Fuego. I'm not too sure if you can still get it anymore, so I don't like to use it that often, in case God forbid I use it up, you know. You know what, I really have got to the stage where I don't even think I need to tell you what it is anymore. Unbelievable. Like seriously, like Colourpop, freaking hit me up, like seriously. One day. I cannot wait to show you guys my makeup collection, but at the same time I'm not, because I'm just like, it's not as big as everybody else's, but it's a realistic collection, because I sometimes find that with other influencers, like, they just get sent so much PR and it's just ridiculous, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, and it's just a ridiculous amount of makeup, whereas I get sent PR, yeah, but not a lot. Most of my makeup is purchased by myself with my own coin, but I have so many of these highlighters, it's actually embarrassing. Oh my god, I must stop highlighting for the love of fucking Christ. Okay, I've stopped highlighting. Now onto blush, where I'm going to go even more crazy. First off, just going to use this wee palette from eBay. I'm going to, I wonder shall I use a different shade today? Yeah, screw it, why not? Change. This one here. Who has watched the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star series? I watched it this morning while I was curling my hair and I felt like such a twat. Did anybody else cry whenever Jeffree Star came out of the Morphe store and everybody was like around him screaming and stuff, and then he brought Shane Dawson out and like he was like, oh my god, like that for me was just such a like a heartfelt moment, because I think it's sad the fact that Shane Dawson doesn't actually realise how liked and how loved he actually is. Through all of his success, he has stayed humble, he's normal and he's real. And that's why people love him. He's just so genuine and he's such a good-hearted sweetheart that he's just so innocent. I sometimes find that it's sometimes a wee bit of a shame that he is so with Jeffree Star, because I don't think that of Jeffree Star. I don't think Jeffree Star's humble. He might have a genuine heart and like a good soul, but he's not a sweetheart. And I just wouldn't want Jeffree Star and the money and just like the crazy lifestyle to change Shane Dawson, if that makes sense. You know, you want him to stay true to himself. But I don't know, like that was just a wee bit of a moment for me that I just like, oh bless him, like bless your wee soul. I just thought it was so cute. So I'm going to go in for the Marc Jacobs Tastic bronzer. I'm just going to quickly bronze and then get on to the eye makeup as quick as possible. I'm going to use the Oracle palette by a dig of Scarlet. So I'm now going to take the shade Sacred. I'm going to pop this in the crease and it's just like a warm light orangey brown. And I'm just going to pop that in the crease. So not twice I've just said that. Such a really nice shade, absolutely perfect for a transition. So I'm just going to blend that up into the brow bone. I'm also just going to dust that shade just along the lower lash line. Then I'm just going to take the shade Voodoo, which is a really nice dark navy shade. And I'm also just going to pop this shade just in that crease. Oh my goodness. Woo! So I'm just going to start packing that in the crease first of all, just to create that rounded shape, and then I'm going to go in and start blending at it. Before I go in and start blending at that, I'm going to take that exact same brush. I'm not going to take any more product on it, but I'm going to start just patting. Just going to tap motions at the corners of that navy shade just before I go in and start blending it, because what this does is just going to land packing and tapping motions. It's just going to slightly push up the product and blend it the tiniest wee bit, so it just then makes it easier for you to blend out instead of having to blend out a blunt straight line. See the way it's just not as harsh. Using the tip of that brush, not taking any more product, just going to start at the inner corner and just work in wee small sections and just small circular motions to just slightly blend that out. I'm now just going to take a packing brush and I'm just going to pack that voodoo that voodoo shade just all over the lid. I've been getting a lot of questions in my comment section and on Instagram and on my Snapchat as well. A lot of people have been asking me how I got the colour out of my hair. I think I had the colour in my hair for about 2 weeks. That's a lie. A week, and then the week after, that's whenever I started to shampoo and wash out the colour every day nearly. I was using really crap shampoo. Obviously the worse the shampoo and the cheap the shampoo, the worse it's going to be for your hair colour, and it's just going to strip the colour from your hair. I think by the end of the 2nd week I was that ready to get rid of it so much that I actually ended up bleaching it out. I done my regrowth, so I bleached up my roots, and then I gave myself basically a bleach bath because my hair was really pastel by this age and there was just the tiniest wee tinge of colour left in my hair. So a bleach bath was all I needed to just remove that excess colour. I just toned it and voila. So the toner I use in my hair is the Colourpop Special Blondes and it's in the shade 1281. It's honestly the most beautiful toner. I do apologise if you couldn't give an absolute rat's ass about me talking about my hair, because I honestly feel the same. I hate talking about hair. I hate getting questions about my hair because I hate hair in general. So yeah, I apologise about that, but that's just something that I just wanted to talk to you guys about so that I might actually stop getting questions. So I'm just going to pop this just right at that outer corner, and just my usual, just as tight to that lower lash line as possible. So I'm just going to bring it 3/4 way in. Just where my pupil is really, so just there. So I'm just going to slightly blend it into the inner corner, but not the whole way. This is a wee metallic eyeliner by the brand, so this is a wee metallic eyeliner by the brand NYC, and this is the metallic eyeliner. Okay, we got that. And it's just in the shade Metallic Gold. So I'm going to put this down on my lower lash line as a base, and then I'm going to go over top with the Tarte Chrome Paint eyeshadow pots, and this is in the shade Park Ave Princess. But that's just what it looks like there. I'll finger it for you so you can actually see what it looks like. Is that stunning, or is that stunning? Beautiful. Just right in the inner corner and along the lower lash line, and I'm going to overlap it over onto the navy shade. I'm going to take this wee brush and the Tarte thing. Thank you for being you. I'm now just going to go off camera, do my liner and lashes, but I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Liner, and I'm going to use the lashes I was using the other day. So these are new from Jolie Beauty in the style Melody. For lips, I'm going to go with the Primark Lipliner in the shade Toffee. I look like I've got moustache. I have these two liquid lipsticks from Deuce of Colours. I have Supernatural and Knock on Wood. They're nudes, yes, but they are quite different. They're very, very warm nudes. This one here is Supernatural. Oh. Okay, it's not coming off on camera the way it is in person. Love that. This one is Knock on Wood. So that's Supernatural and then Knock on Wood. I was actually thinking of going for the Knock on Wood nude. Like, it is a really nice fall nude shade. Okay guys, so this is the completed makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. So don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter, and also my Depop. They will all be listed down below in the description box, as well all the products that I did use in today's video. And again, I may as well just say it because it's gonna come out. It's like word vomit. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you all in my next one.